Pet Cafe. For our concept Pet Cafe, our goal to address the social issue of stray animals and help them and find their homes to make people aware of the impact of this social issue in the most everyday way. And why the problem of stray animals exists in many countries, but is not given much them attention, duplicate of the effect of the local organizations to address the problem. The sheer number of stray animals is still overwhelming and has created many other problems. Many people are selling, according for the adoption instead of the pasture. But many still prefer to buy a bit of dog or cats from the pet store because of the big issue. About the Taiwan case study, here I will introduce about the large number of the stray number has been placed a huge bonding on the community, and shelter no longer have the enough space for all the stray animals. Although most shelters have done their best to help stray animals, the shelter's number of these types still leave them a feeling unwelcome. When the number of the animals is too large, the space in the shelter cannot be adoptedly located and the pressures on the animals waste. Even to the point of the dog bills, dog attacks, and it is enormous that there are still near 105,000 dogs roaming the street nationwide and surprising the number of the newborns in the country this year. Behind the strengthening strategies lie many people that you don't see, but continue to go. And what are they facing? Hunger and sickness. Wanderers have to survive on their own unless they can find a stable sources of food. It is common to be hungry and cold, and next, abused and stranded. If the living areas of the dogs and cats overdrop with those of people, conflicts with easily offers. In addition, it is not uncommon to hear of animals being obviously abused or even eaten. The natural and human-made disaster. Wanderers might not be able to adopt the cats in the time and have assistance such as accidental contact with animal screams and triple heavier rings and cold space are also surveyed tests of the several. And what are we facing for the human? About environment pollution, here may be food residues or defecation in the area where the cats and dogs daughters, resulting in a dirty environments. There might also be noise pollution due to the nature of the animals, such as howling when they hit on the fare, and a car accident attack. If there is a gathering of the cats and dogs by roadsides or cat assistant might occur due to avoiding the animals and have the nature to attack and define themselves when they have to live too closely with the people assistant, such as chasing people and cars. Attacking after breeding might also occur. The duplicated transmission, whether it is the price found in the factory, brighter of the concerned markers found in the rope's target, it has been shown that disaster can be transmission between dogs and cats and wild animals. One and a duplicate bites out, it can be very dangerous thing for human. For our target audience, for our cafe, age teenagers. They will be looking for the target will be looking for the young adults. And the family good studying compositions, single or small family with the young children. For our that could be uni student or full-time worker for the career. And social class problem with the basic spending power or higher spending power. Behavior factors. Care of the animals no certainty responsibility. Design purpose. Bring people into the contact with the state animals into a more personal way in the cafe. And this cafe is more like a home for state animals where people can be easy activities and consume and interacted with the pets in a friendly way. For the adoption instead of the purchase, here is a two different style adoption. The first one, that could be the customer who can contact the pets themselves together or various information directly. The other second adoption, that could be kind of the donation and then the financial incomes as the way to assist the rather adoption is the capable of the giving the pet good living environment, such as the quality of the daily life of the background.
About upfront cost, we spend a lot of money on rent, store renovation, equipment for the cafe, and everything else related to the pets in the first period. We estimate the total cost of these expenses to be $240,000, and as you can see from the employees' pie chart, the rent is really a large part of the cost. This is because if we want to rent a store with excellent conditions, then high rent is a natural consequence. The most common way for companies to help solve the social problems caused by stray animals is through the cafe, which is different from the general pet cafe. We're trying to create product differentiation, service differentiation, and image differentiation. Although this is a cafe with the concept of helping stray animals, the core business is to keep the cafe running because this is the main source of income for the cafe. All the funds can be obtained through donations from sponsors and caring people. The source of funds is not stable. The main income of the cafe is not only from the cafe itself, but also from other sources such as adoption fee, donation, and sponsorship. Due to the huge upfront cost, the cafe did not start making money until the following year. In the second year, we expect to see an upward trend in business as we have promoted ourselves through various social media and platforms over the past year and have built up a base of customers over the past year, which will help our overall revenue to increase in the second year. This design project will contribute to the social issue of stray animal overpopulation. We will use the design project to improve the problem of stray animal. Through the cafe, we will also be able to convey the message of stray animal to the people who come to our store. The design will automatically be effective in reducing the number of stray animals, decongesting shelter, and increasing awareness of these social problems, as well as reducing the rate of disease transmission. And this is the logo design. Thank you.